A mostly cloudy good morning to you. I hope your day is going well for you, wherever you might be. Terry Henne here at Radio Center, where once again we are looking at cloud cover, and we're looking at a little bit of precipitation out there. Not much. And in some spots, actually in the Great Lakes Bay area this hour, we are looking at some sun. Out at the airport, they say it's partly sunny. Here at Radio Center, though, it's mostly cloudy. 62 degrees at the airport, 62 here at Radio Center. Downtown Midland is at 61. Downtown Bay City is looking at 60 degrees. We do have a northeast breeze, just barely a northeast breeze, 29.87, and falling is the barometric pressure for a very good reason. There's a low pressure system that is approaching, and it does appear as though that low pressure system is going to be over southeast Michigan late tonight and very possibly early tomorrow morning. Originally, it's situated just to the east of Chicago, right at the extreme southern tip of Lake Michigan. And it is going to be heading pretty much due east, although there will be a little bit of a northeast twist to it as it gets into northeastern sections of Indiana, northwestern Ohio. Then it's going to kind of scoot up just a little bit. So for the most part, we are going to be looking at a damp day today. Scattered showers, very light in nature. We're not really looking at any organized heavier downpours as we go through the day. Tonight, we could possibly see a little bit better chance of a quarter of an inch, maybe a half inch, something like that. But for the time being, anyway, we're just looking at messy conditions as of right now. With the continuation of that east breeze, eventually it is going to become more northeasterly. And then after midnight tonight, it'll be westerly. And that's when we're going to begin to see some clearing take effect. The precipitation pattern is going to be leaving us. The clouds, though, will still be around. Mostly cloudy skies tonight, and then tomorrow, a cloudy start, but then sun as we go through the day. Right now, it looks as though the best chance of sunshine tomorrow will be in the afternoon, and it very possibly could be later in the afternoon. Now, what about our temperatures? Well, we should work our way up to what's average for this time of the year. That's 70 in the afternoon, 49 at night. That's average. We're going to be about 8 to 10 degrees warmer than that tonight. 71, I think, 70, 71, 58 for a low tonight. Sun will set this evening at 7:29. Rise tomorrow morning at 7:28. And then tomorrow, clouds to start. Sun as the day goes on. Frontal system will be sliding through the state in the morning hours tomorrow morning. Not a lot of precipitation, though, involved with it. The winds will be coming out of the west. You'll know when we have that west wind that the frontal system itself has pretty much passed through. Sunshine late, a low of 52 tomorrow night, because we will be looking at mostly clear skies, and we'll have a light northwest breeze to contend with tomorrow night. Then during the day on Thursday, nicest day of the week. That's what we're looking at. Mostly sunny skies, sunshine, 75 for a high, 51 for a low. High pressure will be located over Lake Michigan. And it's very important that that high pressure system is going to be where it's going to be on Thursday. We'll have a northeast breeze about 10 miles per hour, partly cloudy skies Thursday night, looking at 56, 55 for a low. Then on Friday, partly cloudy to start. Clouds will be moving in as we go into the afternoon hours on Friday. And Friday night, there is going to be the chance of some showers. The reason why I mentioned about the high pressure, low pressure system, the remnants of the tropical storm hurricane. Right now it is a tropical storm and it will become a hurricane probably tonight. That system should move into eastern Tennessee on Friday. And as a result, we are going to be looking at cloud cover, quite a very good chance of shower activity in the Tennessee Valley as well as the Ohio River Valley, very possibly working its way up to and just north of the Michigan border with Indiana and Ohio. Again, that's Friday night. And then during the day on Saturday, there's going to be some widely scattered shower activity, chances of it. Partly cloudy skies, but then a chance of some showers and then a chance of some sun. It looks right now like that's going to be pretty much it for Saturday. Sunday, we'll have some sunshine. We'll also have a chance of some showers, and the shower activity will continue into the day on Monday. Now, that high pressure system over Lake Michigan is what's going to stop that low from moving into Michigan. We're going to see the northern edge of whatever precipitation comes out of it, but we're going to be saved the bulk of the moisture. There's going to be quite a bit of moisture. There are flood watches up already in Georgia, as well as the Western Carolinas, eastern sections of Tennessee, and more than likely also in eastern portions of Kentucky as we go through the next few days. So long range, now this is going to take into effect the weekend and the first couple days, the last day of September and the first couple days of October. Our precipitation pattern will average out to be above normal for this time of the year. But then once we get into October the 1st through October the 7th, we're going to settle back down as far as moisture. Average trending just a little bit to the below average category there. But all the way through this period, temperatures will continue to run above, if not much above normal, as we look at a high of 73 tomorrow, 75 on Thursday, 75, 76 on Friday, upper 70s for the weekend, and then middle 70s on Monday and Tuesday of next week. Record high in this state, 94, set back in 2017. The record low of 30, set in 1943, and tied in 1950. A year ago today, 73 was our high, 50 was our low. We had no precipitation. For the month of September, we had 3/4 of an inch at the airport. Warmest ever, 24th of September, 2017. 94 was our high, 64 was our low. The coldest ever, 1950. 45 is all the warmer it got on this date in 1950. 30 was our low. More on the weather as we go through the broadcast. Standing by, we've got Doug Klein and Abby Terwilliger from the Andersons. All of that coming up. But first, this reminder, the weather forecast brought to you by the folks at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Nutrient Ag Solutions has the local expertise to recommend the corn, soybean, and other seed products that are the best fit for your field. Plus, unparalleled agronomic support with products and services to unlock yield potential and improve crop performance from planting to harvest. Ask about our financing options to help you get more from every acre and lead the field. Visit your local Nutrient Ag Solutions branch or go to nutrientagsolutions.com.
Say, do you want to unlock the secret to higher yields? If you're applying dry fertilizer, the key to better yield potential is Titan XC. Titan XC is a fertilizer biocatalyst that unlocks and releases the bound-up nutrients in granular fertilizer, promoting better root uptake and plant growth. Drive performance this season and beyond. Release more nutrition. Expect better results with Titan XC. For more information, visit lpi.ag/unlock or contact your Nutrient Ag Solutions crop consultant today. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at the Rummel Insurance Agency. You know, they understand the risks that you face as a farmer and an agribusiness owner, and they know that every farm's needs vary like the crops in the field. So that's why they want to stop by. They want to get to know you. Either you can stop by their office or they're more than happy to stop by and see you, because they know that you have a family, goals, and dreams for your future, and these are very important things for you. They want to get to know you one-on-one so they can help get the right farm insurance protection for you and your family. Make it a date. Give them a call. Stop by and see them. The Rummel Insurance Agency, with locations in Frankenmuth, Saginaw, and Carroll. We say good morning to Abby Terwilliger from the Andersons. Abby, good morning.
Good morning, Terry.
I'm looking at the screen here, and it says soybeans are okay. Everything else is kind of ugh.
Yeah, so corn's right about unchanged. 3/4 of a cent down, half a cent down. Wheat's down about 3. Soybeans are currently up 5. Earlier in the day, they were up about 19, following yesterday where we ended 26, 27 up.
Yeah, it was a good move.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm glad to finally have a Tuesday that has a little bit of positiveness.
We've been saving it up just for you, you know.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, yesterday's price increase for beans, I think, is a mix of yields coming in over the weekend, across the country of not as good as anticipated, and then also some dry weather in Brazil and different areas of South America that are it's giving it a little bit of pressure. I see that. I mean, if we are up 19 and down to 5 now, might it's laying off. Hopefully we get another push, but that push might be complete.
Yeah. But other than that, what are we looking at right now on the board?
Right now on the board, we have corn at 342, soybeans at 980. If you got red wheat hanging around 478 and white wheat 528.
So have you seen any more soybeans or anything come into the elevators?
Yep, we seen a decent amount come in. I mean, obviously we're still at the beginning and it's slowly trickling in. A lot of 10 to 13% beans, I think, after that little bit of moisture we got Sunday night, that helped peak it up a little bit. Obviously, guys will probably be out of the field today. But depending on tomorrow morning in the sun, I would not be shocked if we, started getting beans again by tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all because really, whatever moisture we did get, the soil took it up pretty good. And a lot of folks didn't really get that much. I mean, it was a select area that picked up more than 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, correct. Around the Hemlock, Midland, Saginaw area, the Sunday rain was about 11 tenths.
Yeah.
Or 11 hundredths, I guess it'd be 1/10.
Yep. Yeah, that was about it. Well, Abby, you have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you again soon, okay?
You too. Thank you, Terry.
Oh, you bet. A little bit more as far as what the markets are doing. Doug Klein from Oppenheimer joining me right now. The market report brought to you by the folks at Weiss Equipment in Frankenmuth. You know, they've got those farm-all tractors. They're ready to go, ready to work for you. And the folks at Weiss Equipment, they'll pair you up with the right size to do the job that you need and get it done economically. You know, they have those farm-all tractors have anywhere from 35 to 140 horsepower. And they come in a variety of sizes, value-packed compact farm-all A, all the way up to the deluxe compact farm-all C and C series with cabs. Every one of these will fit a need, whatever your need is. And for right now, if your need is financing, 0% interest for 84 months. That's 7 years. Can Do comes in red. Farm-all tractors available at Weiss Equipment in Frankenmuth, doing it right longer. Doug Klein, good morning.
Well, good morning.
What's hot on the news today?
Gold.
Gold.
Gold hit a high today, 2673.70.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's got momentum and AI trading and all that business going on and all the fear mongering of the dollar and whoever might be Madam President next term and all that stuff. So that's all going on. Caterpillar hit an all-time high today. They're sitting at 384.88, up $13 today. So that's hot. Of course, they're a member of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, so that's got them perked a little bit. Deere's only up a couple bucks, or $1.50, and I heard they're hiring, but not in the U.S. So you might have to brush up on your Spanish a little bit to get a job there. That's a thing. 3M hit a new high today. Donald Trump stock hit a new low today, 1175, but it's bouncing back, so it's back up to 1250. Don't know how to play that one, so I'm just going to watch that one from the sidelines and see what happens there. So anyway, here are your numbers. The December corn is 412 3/4, down 3/4 of a penny. The March corn is 431.5, down 1/4 of a penny. November soybeans 1044.5, up 5 1/4. January soybeans 1062.5, up 5 3/4. December wheat is 578.5, down 4. and March wheat 5.97 3/4, down 3.5. Crude oil was up $2 this morning, only up 91 cents now, 71.28 a barrel. The heating oil is 219.03, up 2.9 cents. Gasoline is 202.43, up 3.5 cents. And I had to drive to Bridgeport to get 307 minus $1 yesterday. Saved me 32 extra cents instead of sticking around Frankenmuth. Might as well up.
Wow.
Just saying. Natural gas is 283.5. That's down a penny, 1.8 cents. Over to currencies, Canadian dollar. U.S. dollar buys $1.3472 Canadian. That's down 68 ticks. The yen. The dollar buys 143.78 yen. That's up 18 ticks. The euro's at 111.48, down or up 35 ticks. The dollar's at 100.64, down 21 ticks. And by the way, China is stimulating their economy by printing money and taking on debt and whatnot they do. So 10 cent hit a new high today, and so did Alibaba. And the whole market in China is up about, give or take 5-6%, and JD.com up 10%. So they're serious about it. So we'll see what they lay down as far as competition goes against our markets in the not too distant future. But gold is at $26.6870. That's up $15.80. Silver's $30.82, up 5.5 cents. Platinum's $981.10, up 19.30, and copper's $448.10. That's having a pretty good rally lately, almost 50 cents, but up 13.5 cents today. So that's a pretty good jump today.
I guess so. You take care. Have a great day, Doug.
Yep, you too.
We'll talk to you again. Doug Klein over at Oppenheimer. Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Quality Roasting of Reese, offering competitive, consistent prices for your soybeans. Give them a call for a quote today. And by Steiner Tractor. New parts for old tractors made easy. It might be a hobby, passion, livelihood, or even a legacy for your next generation. We're talking about your tractor. Well, at Steiner Tractor, they share your enthusiasm for these antique machines, and they know you want to keep them running. That's why they do take their job personally at Steiner Tractor Parts, because they understand how your life and job both stop if your tractor stops running. 800-234-3280, or go online at steinertractor.com. Say good morning to Jerry Samalski, Bay Landscaping and Garden Center in Essexville. Jerry, a little heavenly precipitation out there again.
Yeah, Terry, still in Minnesota, so I hope we got some. They told me about 2/10 yesterday, and so I haven't gotten a report today.
What's going on out in Minnesota for the weather?
It's about the same, Terry. They're dry. They've gotten a few nice rains the last couple of days, but like Sunday they got some good rain. But no, it's very dry, and it's similar problems that we're having back at home.
So you're out there, you're taking care of what kind of business right now?
Well, we're a landscape tour, so we're looking at different plants and different projects that our partners, the Otten Brothers in Minneapolis, St. Paul area are doing. So I think we're probably on about 2 days, about stop number 18 or so. So we're just looking at a lot of different projects, a lot of problems to solve. Everything from plant choices and hardscape choices, and just a lot of beautiful properties to enjoy.
Yeah. So at this stage of the game for the folks there, have they been getting that much precipitation over the last few months?
No, they're as dry as we are, Terry. If they're not irrigating, they're brown just like us. So, but one of the things we're talking about a lot of things with this trouble that we're having with the drought, as we start getting a little bit more moisture later on in the next month, we hope. Let's get some fertilizer down on the trees and shrubs, and that'll definitely help pull them through the drought stress they're experiencing now.
Yeah, it sure will. Jerry, you take care. Travel safely. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Jerry Samalski, Bay Landscaping and Garden Center in Essexville. You got some soybeans, you got some corn in the bin, Mr. Farmer, and you want to know, what should I do with it? Well, maybe we've got a suggestion or two for you. When we return, we'll talk about the folks that have storage and what is going to be happening to that storage from the Michigan News Network right after this.
Soil prep for next year begins as soon as the harvest is over. Don't miss out on nutrients you can return to your soil. Applying a Dairy Dew compost blend accelerates the conversion of crop stubble into next year's plant food. That remaining plant material is full of nutrients you want to return to the soil. Dairy Dew blends from Morgan Composting, like K2, Gypsum Plus, and Layer Ash Blend with Gypsum, helps with decomposition, releasing those nutrients for next year's crops while also adding good biology and other missing nutrients to your soil. Like a lot of things right now, supplies are limited, so contact Morgan Composting to place your order for fall and lock in your price now. Crops don't wait. The seasons don't wait. You shouldn't wait. Address soil health now for better yields next year. Not sure which is the best Dairy Dew compost blend for your fields? Contact a soil health expert at Morgan Composting for a consultation and soil testing. Call today or visit dairydew.com to learn more.
But what should you be looking at when it comes to storage plans and the grain markets following harvest? Sabrina Halverson has more.
Tanner Emke, lead economist for grains and oilseeds with CoBank, said a bullish market opportunity may present itself to producers if they look at deferred contracts on the futures board.
What is the market paying you to store? Okay, you're going to be able to pick up a higher price. Your cost of storage is going to be going down, especially with the Federal Reserve cutting rates this week and probably cutting rates going forward. The cost of money is going to go down, and that's the major cost of storage. So I would say if you're not in the gambling mode, look at that carry trade. Talk to your market advisor about what that looks like and how you can profit on that.
Looking long-term into the next 5 years, Imke said supply issues will likely play a larger role in market direction compared to demand issues.
With China, the world's biggest, one of the world's biggest economies, second biggest economy, having trouble economically, I'm concerned there. I'm wondering what the opportunities are with India. Can we shift focus over to India as the next export opportunity? What's going to happen with Brazil? They still have a fair amount of acreage there they can tap into if they want to. I'm more of that bias that we're going to be in a supply surplus issue going forward.
He did say, though, that could change very quickly with unexpected weather issues.
Farm Service brought to you today by the folks at Kryjak's House Family Restaurant, 989-894-5531. That's the telephone number you need to know if you have to supply the food for an event coming up. Speaking of events coming up, before you know it, the holidays are going to be here. And if you want to reserve a table for dinner for around the holidays, might be a very good idea to use that very same number, 989-894-5531. Kryjak's House, a great place to dine into, corner of Cass and Michigan on Bay City's south side. We'll be right back.
Looking for top quality equipment? Look no further than Ellen's Equipment, your trusted New Holland dealer. With locations in McBain, Beale City, and Ithaca, they've got you covered with the latest New Holland equipment, including tractors, sprayers, combines, choppers, and more. Plus, they're proud to offer free parts delivery within 15 miles of each location. That's right, free delivery straight to your door, saving you time and hassle. Visit Ellen's Equipment today in McBain, Ithaca, or Beale City and discover the power of New Holland.
When you deal with the folks at Freeland Bean and Grain, you are dealing with folks where serving you is their business. They've got a lot of inventory of stock on hand right now that you just might need, Mr. Farmer, especially when you're preparing the soil for the upcoming new year. You're going to have the opportunity to do it too. The weather seems to be favorable and a lot of crops are coming off early. So soil preparation might be really important for you to consider more than once. Soil testing, all that sort of stuff. And of course, certified crop advisor Vic Huffer to answer any questions you might have regarding soil fertility. And Freeland Bean and Grain is your headquarters for Dairyland Seeds. Since 1983, they've been doing it. Freeland Bean and Grain. Let's check in with Teresa DeVoe over at Baird & Company, see what's going on in New York. Teresa, good morning.
Good morning, all. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is currently up 49 points, 42,175, 275 million shares traded. NASDAQ as well, up 104 at 18,078, 389 million shares traded there. Some stocks of local interest include Caterpillar at 384.53, up 13.47. Deere 410.82, up $1.87. CMS Energy 70.32 up 3. DuPont 53.21 up $1.17. DuPont 86.27 up 2.16. Corteva 57.91 down 9. General Motors 47.69 down 35. Trinzio 4.83 up 37. Walmart as well up 37 at 80.69. Huntington Bank 14.45 down 15. Independent Bank 33.16 down 63, and AT&T at 21.46 down 3.
You have a great day, Teresa. Thank you.
You bet.
All righty, Teresa DeVoe over at Baird and Company.
The Silverado deal of the century is back. Steve Cook here from Cook Chevrolet Ambassador, where a couple of months ago we offered Silverado pickups, including demos, from an incredible and unprecedented $199 a month. Well, we're bringing it back, and yes, that's a four-wheel drive crew cab, $199 a month. And for all you truck buyers who need a 3/4 ton, we now have an inventory of them starting at just $53,000. 3/4 ton pickup people will recognize a great offer, and at Cook Chevrolet, that offer is just $53,000. Have you seen the totally redesigned 2025 Chevy Equinox? It's all new inside and out. It's sharper and sleeker. You won't even recognize it as an Equinox. We got a lot of them in stock. You just got to check them out. Get out today to Cook Chevrolet M15 Top of the Hill Ambassador.
Payments based on 24-month GM employee and family lease. 10,000 miles per year and includes all rebates. $2,000 cash down due at signing. Visit us online at cookchevysuperstore.com. Chevy, together, let's drive.
We'll be back at 12:30 with an update, so you stick around for that. Now we conclude our program with the playing of our national anthem, brought to you by Euclid Avenue Coins in Bay City at 602 North Euclid Avenue.
Broadcasting from the Stormmaster Exterior Studios, WSGW, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, WSGW-FM, Carlton.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan.
Things can get better. We should never forget that.
President Biden's message to the United Nations General Assembly, where he urged approval of a deal for a